Hello guys, and welcome back to the second tutorial of Flask. In this tutorial, we'll be covering templates in Python, which allows you to add HTML, CSS, or JavaScript to the Python file. So first, you need to import render_templates. And then you have to make a folder called templates. Inside this folder, you can add in your own HTML file. I'll make 3 home.html. TikTok.html. I'll just make 2 for now, and then let's just add in contents to this HTML file. This is h1. And let's do the same for the home page as well. And then we save both files, and then go back to the main the Python file, and then instead of returning this text, we return render_templates, and then the name of the HTML file that we want to pass into this route. So for this one, I'll add in the home.html, and then for this TikTok, I'll add in the TikTok.html. TikTok.html. After that, then we can just comment that one out for a second. Okay, let's run this file and see what happens. So python.py. Copy the URL, then paste it in the web app. Then paste it. It shows the HTML file, and then if you go into the TikTok, the HTML file, it shows us the same thing. Let's add links that lets us switch between pages. For that, you type in A, and then inside this href, you add in the route of the file that you want to go into. So for this, I want to go into the TikTok route. So you type in the route, and inside the TikTok page, I want to go into the home route. So for that, you just type in the home route, which is just this one. If I go back into the web app and then refresh, I have to type something here, home page, and then TikTok. Okay, then if you refresh, it shows home page. We can go into the home page, which is this one, and then the TikTok page. This page, it doesn't look nice. We can fix that by adding some CSS. So to do that, we go into the file and then type in link. Inside here, you press 2 squiggly brackets and then URL for, open the brackets, specify the folder name, which is static, and then the file name, which is, I'll just say home.css. Then create a new folder called static, and then add in the HTML, add in the CSS file, home.css. Let me just make two files, then TikTok.css. So we can just copy this code as well and add it to the TikTok page, but change the file name to TikTok.css. TikTok. Okay, once that's done, then we can add the CSS file. We can add style to the HTML page. So I'll just do something random. for that one, and then copy this. Oh shoot, copy that, and then paste it there as well. Okay, once you go back to the page and then refresh, it shows the styling to the page, and then same thing for that one. Let's change. Wait, actually, let me just change this one to black. And then, yeah, perfect. Okay, let's say you want to pass in values from the Python file to the HTML file. You can do that. It's quite easy to do that. So let's just fix that for a second. So in the Python file, you can specify the name you want to pass in. I'll just say name is equals to input. Enter your name. And then once you're done with that, you just pass it using this name is equals to name. Then you go into the HTML file and then you specify the name. So for example, I'll just say your name is, you use 2 squiggly brackets and then you enter the name. This name here is this one that's there. So if I change this one to the user name, I go back to this one and then I have to change that one to the user name. So that one has to, like, both of them has to be the same. If I refresh this and then rerun that again, if I refresh this and run that again, actually, what's the issue? Okay, it says enter your name. My name is Pythonify. It says my name is Pythonify. If I refresh that again, actually, and I want to run it again, enter your name, I'd say Daniel. It says your name is Daniel. That's it for today. Next up, we're talking about forms, HTTP methods, the GET and POST request. Thanks for watching.